everybody, it's Christy, and I am a Sherri Baldy Color-ology designer here on YouTube, and I wanted to share with you a crisscross card that I'm going to make. And if you remember, I shared with you how I colored this blonde hair, and this is Peek a Boo Wink Bestie, and I think she's adorable. She's so cute, and I'll put her name above, and then there will be a link below to where you can purchase her. She is adorable. I really like her. So I colored her up with my Copic markers, and I will go ahead and link below to the colors that I've used. I won't link, I'm sorry, I will list them below. And I love how she came out. I think she's super sweet. And then I did use an oval spellbinder die to cut her out, and I'm probably going to be cutting out a scalloped oval as well to mat her on, but I just haven't got that far yet. But what I wanted to do is, I haven't made a crisscross card. Oh my goodness, it's been years. So I thought this would be fun. So what you need some either 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, plus some for an insert, or you can use a 12 by 12, and then you'll need some additional paper for your insert for the card. But what I'm going to do is, I just had some 12 by 12 cardstock, and I've cut it down at 5.5 by 11, and I have 2 of those, and I've scored them down the middle at 5.5 inches. So my finished card size will be 5.5 by 5.5. So what I want to do is, these 2 pieces are going to glue together like so, and I need to have angled cuts, and this is the easiest way for me to figure out what I'm doing, because sometimes you kind of get going, and these crisscross cards, I sometimes forget to cut the right way. So I just go ahead and lay my 2 pieces on top of each other so I can get a good visual, and we're going to cut from this center line to the left diagonally. Okay, so we're going to cut from here to here diagonally, and then on this piece that layers on top here, we're going to cut to the right diagonally from the center line out. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll start with this one. I'm going to line my score line up. In the center here. Looks good, and we'll cut. All right, so there's the right side of our card, and I save these pieces. You can use them to stamp your sentiments or other things like that. And then this is my left side, so I want to cut this way. So I'm gonna again line my score in the center. Perfect. So now we have both sides of our card. Up, just like that. And then these will fold in. So now what I want to do is, I'm going to grab my adhesive, and I want to glue these 2 pieces together. All right, so we have our base glued together, and this will form our little crisscross card base. Isn't that cute? And now what we want to do is, we want to get our pattern papers out, and we are going to mat our card. And what I've taken are 2 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and I've taken 3 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and I've cut them down to 5 3/8 by 5 3/8 inches. I've left one hole. This will actually mat down into the inside of our card base here, like so. And then the other 2 I have cut on a diagonal, and those are going to be our mats that are going to go on our crisscross pieces. And if you use double-sided paper, you can actually just use one piece of 5 3/8 by 5 3/8 inch pattern paper and then flip them over, you know, so you could turn one over and you can make more cards. But the pattern paper that I'm using is by Basic Gray out of print, and it's single-sided, so what I just had to use 3 different patterns for my card. So that's what I have, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not going to do any distressing of the edges. I really like the clean lines of this, and I think it will match well with our super sweet image here. I think it'll be cute. So I'm going to adhere those down, and then I'll be back. And the other thing I'm going to do while I'm away is I'm going to cut out a black scalloped oval to mat her on, because I think that will really accent well with this card. All right, so I thought I hit record and I did not, so I apologize. I ended up, so I adhered my paper like I said I was going to do. I've got those layers down. And then I went ahead, and I have this, I have a mock-up here, so I'll share with you what I did. So once I had my layers on, then you need to close up your crisscross card to make your base. And so, and some people don't. You have the option to leave it open like this and have it be an opening card. And if you do that, you'll just want to create a belly band to hold it closed. I want to go ahead and seal mine up, which I've already done. But how I choose to do this is I just take some wet glue and I run a line of glue here across the bottom, and I fold in my flap, and I just determine which pattern. You just want to figure out which pattern paper that you want to be on top, and you will adhere the opposite one down first. And then whichever pattern you want on top, you'll cross over last. So wet glue, I adhered that down, and then I put another bead of wet glue down this way and closed it up and just made sure that it was good and dry. And that creates our base. So that is where we are right now, and it's really cute. I love this color combination of the black and the pink and white. I think it's really cute. And then like I said, I've cut out a black scalloped oval, and she is going to be matted on here, and I'm probably going to do that with dimensionals, and then I also will only adhere her down to this left-hand panel of the card. And what I did, because what I decided I'm going to do, because originally I told you I had cut a pattern, a panel that I was going to use as an insert, and I've decided I don't think I'm going to do that. I just adhered to the bottom. I just adhered the card closed here. So what I have, which is very fun, is I've got this ability now to put tags inside. And so what I thought would be cute is if I made a couple tags and tucked those in, and I can have them, you know, one can be inside and one can be outside, and it'll just be really cute and dimensional, and I love that idea. So I don't want to adhere her down across both panels, or I won't be able to access this behind this flap here. Okay, so what I will do is just use some dimensional adhesive, and I just will adhere her down to the one side. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be putting down some lace or different things. So what I'm probably going to do is just speed up this portion of the video as I finish up the card, and then I will be back with you when I have finished. So here is the finished card, and I think it turned out so cute. I ended up off camera adding a sentiment, and it just says happy birthday. And what I did is I just popped it up on some dimensionals onto this tag here, and so then it just pops up through the pocket. I was going to put it down here, but it just didn't look right, and so I thought that'll be cute. I'll be putting a gift card on here, and then I'm going to write on the black tag with a white gel pen, so I think that'll be cute. And I love it. I think it's super sweet. I think she's adorable. And I also added stickles to the flowers, and I also added stickles to her headband, and that was not on camera either, but I hope you can tell. I know it's oftentimes hard to see the shine, but I wanted her headband to have a little more dimension, and so that was kind of my intent when I colored her and then just did them black. I thought, oh, it would be really cute with a little bit of sparkle there. So I used Stardust stickles. I don't know if I told you that or not. And I love Stardust stickles. I think it's one of my favorites. But I think it turned out so super cute. I need to go around and get the glue strands off because I have a lot of those. But yeah, that is it. That's my finished project. So the links will be below to where you can pick up Peekaboo Wink Bestie, and there will be the links to the store, our Facebook group, all of that. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We would love to have you follow along with us. And if you have any questions, as always, do not hesitate to ask. And I will look forward to sharing my next project with you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.